overall we had our goal as a team, South African team, and I think that whole journey just kind of naturally then brought out the best out of our team and out of myself, and then being awarded that award is I'm just grateful for it and almost like a bonus.
You clearly are playing great netball. You've won a few MVPs in the Super Netball this year, and to win it in the tournament. I mean, what's the secret? Why do you think you're playing such great netball this year?
I've said it before, like probably a contribution of all the off-court stuff and the team and the environment I find myself in, but it's ultimately just working hard, just trying to be the best I can be for the respective teams, and then if you get awarded those awards, then as I said, it's kind of a bonus.
And how do you feel being back here now with your Lightning family?
Yeah, it's great. It's been a while, but so excited to be back. To be back in a kind of routine environment. So I'm excited for the few rounds that's coming up for us as a team, but just great being home.
Is it hard to come down from the adrenaline of the World Cup? I mean, it's a massive world event that happens every 4 years. You've got to come back into Super Netball now. Will it feel a little bit different out on the court this weekend?
Well, I think it's been a while going the preparation for World Cup and then having that full-on World Cup, but then you're ready to kind of be back in more a normal or a structured environment. So knowing that it's not just all done and you're done with netball for the year, it's then coming back and you still have a bit of netball, and back in an environment where you feel comfortable and it feels like home. So that's good.
And how are the preparations going ahead of this weekend's clash against the Firebirds?
Yeah, kind of good. We all arrived this week, but we've done all the work before going into World, knowing that it's a tight turnaround. So all the support staff did real well, making sure we come do our assessment and see where everybody's at, and obviously gonna kind of just get everybody ready for the weekend.
It's obviously an important match to continue the winning ways that the Lightning were doing before you went to World Cup. Can't help but think about the next couple of weeks, obviously with the Swifts coming up as well. So there's some big tests for the Lightning coming up.
Yeah, definitely. We knew, like all rounds coming up, it's not going to be an easy one. But as the plan, like we had the plan a while in advance before, and we've done that preparation and that planning, making sure that we're ready coming this weekend's game, and then making sure we're all fit and ready to go as the competition goes on.
How do you think the extended bench, I think it is, from 10 to 12, will you take advantage of that? How do you think that?
Yeah, I'm sure. We'll obviously today is our first training as a whole group together, so we'll see where everybody's at. But I'm sure we'll use the fact that we have that available. We'll definitely use it the best we can.
Did you think it was great for World Netball to see the Silver Ferns win that epic grand final? Obviously, Australia was gunning for 4 Netball World Championships in a row. The fact that England were competitive, South Africa were competitive, obviously that's great things for international netball. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, all the teams were very competitive going into the World Cup, and it was kind of, people couldn't really say who's going to be the top team, which is great. We had great semi-finals where it was only a 2-point difference, and I mean that's great for netball. And then a great final match against Australia and New Zealand, and yeah, so I mean it's great for World Netball, and I think it was a very exciting tournament and entertaining for the people out there.
Laura, have you come down from the high yet? You were very excited on the telecast post-game.
Yeah, I was actually. Shiver, sorry about that, BBC. Yeah, look, it's been a stellar moment, I think, for every Kiwi who watches netball. But yeah, really keen to just get back into Suncorp.
What was the secret? I mean, obviously Nolene's a big factor. We know she's the super coach, but such a great turnaround for New Zealand in a year from the drama of the Commonwealth Games to that. I mean, what was the secret?
Look, yeah, I don't know. That's probably the $1 million question. I think Noel's definitely, as you alluded to, is a huge contributor to that. I think what she was able to create, her and Debbie, in the 11 months was pretty special. To watch players pretty much transform, to be honest. Everyone had a different journey to get to the moment the other day, and I think it's those memories that probably will be most memorable for players. I also think we kind of just took every game as it came. We weren't concerned about the margins in those first 5 days. And what I was probably most proud of was the fact that we were able to front in that round robin game against Australia and then back it up. We'd been renowned for these one-hit wonders and then gone MIA. So the fact that we just held for 3 games on the trot, I think that's a massive sign of what New Zealand's going to be like in the years to come.
The big question, will we see you in a Silver Ferns dress ever again?
Boy, man, everyone's always in a hurry to move on, aren't they? Oh, look, I'm not making any decisions. We're not really sure what's happening coaching-wise for the Ferns towards the end of the year for Con Cup. But it wouldn't be a bad way to sign off, I can tell you that for free.
So whether Noeline coaches or not could impact your decision?
Yes and no. I think I'll see how I pull up. I'm pretty stoked to have come out of World Champs in one piece. The body feels great, and I'm really looking forward to just getting back into Suncorp and, getting my feet on the ground.
And what are your thoughts heading into this weekend? So many people away, coming back together today. How you expect to go?
Look, it's a big challenge. You can just feel the vibe upstairs. The 5 that have been doing the mahi and behind the scenes for us, you definitely can feel the energy. So we'll be leaning on them a lot, I'd imagine. It'll be really cool to see team strategies, I think, whether they make the most of being able to have additional players on the bench. It'll be cool to see the tempo and the intensity that the games put out there over the weekend. So I'm excited to see it play out. For me, I think just, do my role, good pass and catch.
How are you feeling personally? You still, you still feeling fit and firing, ready to go?
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah.
I am really pleased how I came through World Cup, to be fair. Body is really good, and I think the physios and doctors were happy with what was put out there over World Cup in terms of digits and numbers. So yeah, I'm good to go.
Just back on the World Cup, how did you feel when Karla was named player of the tournament with the fellow Lightning?
It's terrible to say, but I wasn't surprised. She is honestly like the best defender going around. She's a big game player, but just such a phenomenal team person, and you see that not only in the Lightning environment, but also in South Africa. So it was a very proud moment, actually, to be fair. I was trying to tell everyone to shimmy along so she could stand up there with us, to be fair.
It must be, New Zealand at the moment punching such above their weight in sport. Probably should have won the Cricket World Cup, have won the last couple of Rugby World Cups, have now won the Netball World Cup. I mean, it must, is there something in the water over there?
We're tenacious. It was funny, actually. I got asked a question, what of the Kiwi bird does our netball side resemble? And when I was thinking about it, I was like, actually, there's not many too complimentary aspects about the Kiwi that's something that you'd promote about. But it's one thing is we've got heart. And we're prepared to do the work to get to where we want to get to, whether that takes a long time or a short time. I would say our biggest thing is we've got heart.
And also just this weekend with the Firebirds, is that going to be a big challenge for you?
I am really looking forward to playing if I get the nod. No, I think it's more excitement. I really love being a part of this Lightning team, and I remember when we were departing for World Cup, there was a bit of me that I just didn't want to leave quite yet, so I'm really excited to be back.
When you say get the nod, is there a chance you could be rested?
I don't know. I absolutely don't know. I think the real strength of our Lightning side is all spots are really competitive, so you got to put it out there today. So hopefully I can run a straight line, which would be a good start.
But is there any worry about some girls having fatigue? Could they play smaller minutes this week?
I think obviously it'll be factors that every coach will have to take in. It's not a short journey over to the UK and back, and it was a pretty big load for a few of our players over in Liverpool. So look, we've got fantastic scientists up there that make all those decisions. I'll just do what I have to do if I get given the nod.